Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 with some more racing for you in the snow. This time around, I believe, this is an old track. Apparently we raced on it. I can't say I remember it particularly. But this is kind of a slippery surface track. So combine that with, well, snow and cars that are often prone to some oversteering. The chances are, or the theory is at least, we're going to have some chaos, really. Ninetales is determined to make sure that we jumpstart. I guess we're going. Sure, we are off. Oh, yep. There's not much grip there. There's not much grip there whatsoever through that first corner. I'm not sure. I don't think. Oh God, I don't have all the props. Where the props are going to be slippery surface. What aren't, like this bit here is very much the concretey bit. Some of the props do look like normal road surface, like this does seem like a normal. So I think you're going to have like the tighter, twistier corners are going to be very low grip. Other sections are going to be normal, well, I'll say normal grip, relatively normal grip. Here is likely. I think we're going to be able to tell based on the surface, like the colour of the surface. So here, for example, it looks kind of smooth. A lot smoother snow, it's going to be really slippy, and then this bit here, for example, is going to be closer to normal grip levels. It's still going to be, snow grip, which is going to be a lot of sliding around. Down here, we're about to have fun times. Both me and Impega were very careful under brakes because we knew what was about to happen. We know it's going to happen through here as well. The car's going to want to let go, and then there's going to be some grip. Now, Impega's going to have snuck alongside, and we'll probably get this pass completed. Although we're sliding around quite a lot as well through all of that. Do we have grip through here? Not much. Not much at all. The back end just desperately wanting to let go. I don't know where we're going next. We are sliding about over there as well. Impega will get that move. We'll get the move completed at last to take the lead of the race. Around the hairpin we go. We've got a Gliska's come to join. Level 8 will come to join as well, I should think, in the very near future. Now, do we have enough time for a slipstream run to the line? It kicks in, but it's not a very big run to the start-finish line. Everyone is going to be a little bit tentative because no one really knows what they'll get away with through there on this first sort of full-speed racing lap. Because the opening lap, everyone was taking that section much slower. Oh, I've got a huge oversteer moment. Impega tried to make the most of it, but got caught out and stuck in the wrong place. We are all fine. Impega lost a little bit of time and lost positions to Gliska and level 8, but we'll be back in the fight in no time. In fact, may well come soaring past all of us with the slipstream down here. And indeed, Impega is to the inside, but he's going to try and get on the brakes. I'm going to run wide. It's not quite worked for me, although we might still get a half-decent exit off here. It's 2 and 3 wide through the next corner. Not going to make it stick there. Blakey is not too far behind either. Before they all join in the fight. Can I duck underneath? I mean, I can, but there's so many cars. So many cars wide in front of me. There is no way to make the most of it. Impega's going. Oh, they've tangled. Impega was about to try and dive underneath, and it was a good attempt. We tried to shut the door, but can't. In the next corner, Impega will get back past again. It's quite low speed racing we're having around here, but that's the point of it. Oh, big kick of oversteer mid-corner for me. I think level 8 might have either backed out of it because they thought I was going to end up sliding into them, or they got their own kick of oversteer. Oh, Christ, that was very, very close to a very big accident for me, pretty much. That was nearly a complete disaster. Everyone's sliding about through there. Impega's got a little bit of a gap now as we are all fighting over second, although that'll quickly diminish the second we get to a straight of some description, which will be in a second, actually. Level 8 slides and is up the wall. We will hopefully get in the draft of Blakey and be able to do something, and the only thing we're going to do is make it awkward into turn 1. I actually want to back out and go underneath the sliding level 8. Impega brushes the wall. That is not going to help that lead. As I said, you're going to get caught anyway with slipstream and catch up, but you don't want to lose momentum at a critical moment. We're just trying to keep the car as non-sliding as possible, essentially. We've had a very quick run through these first couple of corners, actually. We can just get it off this one nicely, which we do. Not quite nicely enough, though, to stay in the slipstream of Gliska. That's unfortunate. Danger Man will pull alongside and might get that move completed, although doesn't want to try to go around the outside at the slidey corner. I actually got on the brakes quite sad. I mean, because a lot of it we're just not sure what we can and can't get away with under braking in these cars. Like, we know we can get away with probably more than we are in some places, but you just aren't 100% sure. I try my best to fight for the position here. We probably will hold on to it. Can't stop. Pegger's done exactly the same, although we are on the inside through here. That line's not all that helpful. Gliska, I was back out of it actually, because we're going to end up losing way too much time doing that. Gliska has actually built a little bit of a lead up at the front here. So we need to not fight too crazy over the second place if we can help it. We need to focus on reeling in the leader. And I mean, I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to just kind of all sit in a line and focus on catching the Gliska. And then when we catch them, then we can go back to fighting over positions. But the most important bit is that we do catch up to them. There's a big slide for just about everybody at the moment. Danger Man's going to get a good run to the inside. Now, I thought about it, opted not to. I might get both of them on the exit. Yeah, they're both gone in too deep through there. I will take that, thank you very much. I seem to be able to get good speed through that turn one. That just seems to be my favourite corner on the track. Gliska will hit that. Thankfully, that doesn't really do much to the car. That one there, hit it that hard, it will. You'll get away with brushing it, but you drive over it, it will launch you. Oh, and that is... Gliska and Pegger came together on that one. Didn't really see how it started, that. But there we go. Danger Man has caught up. We're under brakes here. I'm going a little bit wide. However, I kind of backed out of it just by make sure we didn't hit the wall. I think we didn't hit the wall. We've kept up enough momentum to stay in the slipstream. Danger Man was a little early on the brakes through there, but it's fine. I was very worried we were about to go into the back of Danger Man there, but all is good. All is okay. It is neat enough for us. I can't say I remember driving this as a slippery surface track at any point. It probably is quite old by now, but you know, I don't remember the layout. However, it is very good. It's very good as a snow circuit because you really do. I mean, okay, we're racing on essentially snow and ice. It should be a lot less grippier, but as far as GTA goes, it's pretty good for a low grip race. I actually wanted to try and pull to the inside of Danger Man there. I just couldn't get the car across in time. But yeah, you see the cars moving around a lot more in this than you ever would in a normal GTA race. Through the final couple of corners we go. Are we close enough for a slipstream run to the line? I think the reason why it's difficult is you lift a lot in that final corner. We are close enough. And we will take the lead of the race. Now, we've been pretty fast through turn one. I don't know whether we can continue that this lap around. Probably not, because we just chucked it in a little bit too hard. And we got the back end. The second you get the back end moving around is the second you're in a world of trouble. There's a little bit of contact. We will cut underneath, but we will be on the outside for the next part. Still be on the outside, and we will have to yield in the end when we realise it's not going to work. We've pulled a gap to Impega, though, and Impega doesn't have anybody to slipstream with to help catch up. Now, catch up is in effect. Me and Danger Man are fighting, but the lack of having anybody else to slipstream with is a little bit of a pain for Impega. Danger Man will do well to get that position, get the cutback working, and gets that place back. Impega has made a mistake somewhere and fallen behind. It looks like it will fall to me versus Danger Man here on the final lap of the race. Will we be close enough to have a look down here? I thought about it now. We've had a lot of cars running wide through this section. The problem is you run wide through this part, you're on the inside for the next part. It's just about getting the car to fit alongside here. Oh, there's a big oversteer moment. we lean on Danger Man, but it's fine. We both get away with it. We're going to slide. We have to lift them back out of that one. Otherwise, we were going to end up in a world of trouble. We will run up here. It's going to be very sideways for us through there. Got to back it off. I'm slightly a bit concerned we might be a little too far back here. We need to be very neat and tight. It's all going to come down to this final corner. You've got to get it right. If either of us slides too much, we won't get the power down enough. I think Danger Man might be far enough away that we cannot run. Yeah, it was that corner that did it. I know where I made the mistake, and I was just too far back. We needed to be quicker through it, and I lost the back end on the approach, and then I was too tight on the apex, and yeah, we just lost a little bit too much time. Danger Man will claim victory. We pushed them all the way to the end. It was good fun. Impega will end up third ahead of Liam. Glisker is fifth ahead of Ninetales, Blakey, Ewan, Mute, and Longbow would round out the top 10 with Brazen getting the fastest lap of the race in 11th. And Crane has got stuck. How have you got stuck there? You're not supposed to be able to get over that side of the rail. Oh dear. Great fun race. A great fun race. Slightly disappointed I couldn't get a victory, but yeah, thoroughly enjoyed the battle. For our second race around here, it looks like we might have a little bit more visibility as well, which is nice. We've got the Futo GTX. That's very oversteery. Yeah, it's going to be quite something. It's going to be quite something here. Hopefully we'll be able to beat... Oh, it's actually quite understeery. It's understeery and then oversteering, I think, is the best way to sum it up through that first corner. We are to the inside of Glisker. We're going to run out of space there. We kind of have to bail across that inside curb. Yeah, we'll just make this work around the outside. If we can keep it ahead, we need to get that slipstream, though. If we fall out of the slipstream... I mean, it's not the end of the world, of course. It's only the first lap. You know, we've got a 4-lap bracelet going on here. But if we can get the slipstream, be helpful. Don't know where we need to brake. Going to brake fairly early. We're under no pressure from behind. It was a little bit too early, but I didn't trust the car. And plus, we've actually made up quite a lot of time through the corner by being sort of smooth. So that is something. Unfortunately, not been able to really make up much in the way of places here. Danger Man is to the lead of the race. We are around the outside of Glisker, and if we can pull this off, I'll be happy enough with the pass. Can we get past Brazen to the inside? The front end isn't going to want to bite. Back end's going to want to step out. We're then 3 wide through this next corner. This is helping Danger Man a lot. We get a kick of oversteer into Glisker, unfortunately, for them. We will be around the next couple of corners. We might actually get a good enough run to pass a Brazen, which we do. Liam is coming with us now as we run up the hill. The catch-up is slowing down Liam. Glisker has slipstream to the outside. We are all over the place, sliding. I'm trying to get the car turned in, but it's difficult to get the car turned in when the back end's wanting to step out one way, and then we're getting tapped from the other side. We make it through there, though, which is the important bit. We are going to slide a lot through that final corner. Liam maybe a little bit too close. They probably wanted to be a bit further back to get a much better slipstream run towards turn 1. Here comes Glisker to the inside. I think Brazen's the outside with 4 wide. No, Liam's backed out of it. Well, Liam's done what I was trying to do in the back out of it a little bit initially and then duck underneath, which there's 4 cars going for 1 corner. There's going to be some kind of overlap on the old plans, essentially, but we get away with it. No massive harm done. Trying to get the car off of there as nice as possible. We get an amazing slingshot all of a sudden with that exit. We will take second place back from Liam. We will get in the draft. Brazen's got all of us. Brazen might even get the lead. Glisker's coming to have a look in the middle of a 3 wide. Oh, can we hold this on the outside line? We can. Glisker lost a bit of time mid-corner. I still don't want to be stuck on the outside forever, though. Brazen dings the wall. We've got good speed through the middle. Again, into the next hairpin we go. It is 3 wide. Liam's just run out of grip there. To be expected at that. That's so many cars wide. Somehow we made it 3 wide in the snow in some of the slidiest cars you can get, and no contact was made at all. And not even paint swapping went on through there. So it was surprisingly clean. I think everything kind of happens. Well, there is a lot less grip. Everything's also happening a lot more in slow motion almost. You get that little bit more time. Whoa, as I say that, we did very sideways. Keep your foot down. We do not lift. You do not lift, well, that much anyway. We lift just enough to get under control, but keep the commitment. So that's what cost me the win last race, is doing that. It wasn't quite as bad as that. But, yeah, we have to be wise to that. Potentially for the battle at the end. Danger Man is not sliding that as round as much as I'm sliding mine around, though we get a good slingshot this time around, and it will take us to the front. So, yeah, oddly, despite regular viewers knowing I don't not like oversteery cars, I am finding myself throwing this about more than I would normally, and it's making some speed. We've clearly got some speed in this car with this kind of method of driving. Oh, we're going to bounce over there, that's fine. Can we be nice on the exit here. We will just do the little bit of curb boost there. We've pulled a lovely gap actually, back to Liam. So I don't know what happened. I guess maybe Danger Man made a little mistake and has fallen back behind Liam. Well, it's so easy. It's so easy to hit a curb or just to get too much oversteer and end up in trouble. Yeah, unfortunately didn't see quite what would happen, but either way, I mean, Danger Man's now back to second again. The whole pack is pretty much here, which is not really the sight I want to see. Like, a 1v1 battle in these conditions is tough enough, as it is. You have 6, 7 cars. I mean, you've seen some of the pack racing we get when we do GTA stuff, and that in the snow with cars like these on a track like this is asking for trouble. We probably won't see it quite like we would normally. I think we're going to get a little bit too spread out. We generally do. Oh, Gliska and Liam got connected through there. Oh, I didn't want to squeeze Danger Man. I just already committed. And like, you can't change direction quickly in these conditions. You really can't. You're kind of committed to whatever you're doing at one time, and it takes a little bit to figure it out. So I'm taking that corner slightly differently. I don't know whether it's the right line. I take a really tight line all the way through. It won't be this time around because I've got a big twitch mid-corner, and that would not work for me. Danger Man will sneak past as we head on to the final lap of the race. We are not going to try to go around the outside. We're going to cut underneath, try and get on the power and straighten the car up, which we do. It will be enough to put us back into the lead of the race, and it will be close into the chicane. The back end wanting to let go on my car all the way through here. It's wanting to let go. Danger Man didn't bump us. We were just on the absolute edge, the absolute limit of grip. And Liam and Gliska are here. Level 8 is not far behind either. Liam is going to join the party. So is Gliska. Gliska with a lot of speed. Gliska's going to have to really be careful under brakes here because they'll suddenly be turning up with way more speed than they've ever had into this corner. I'm struggling so much with grip through there. Because again, likewise, like me and Danger Man have not really been dealing with this much slipstream and this much speed and this much traffic at any point in the race so far. Oh God, that's so close. We're all trying to take slightly different lines through there, and there is only so much space for Futos in that one. We ended up on the inside of Gliska, and Danger Man was stuck on the inside of us and had to take a very funky line. I've got kicked sideways at a really inopportune moment. Liam has that little bit of a breather. Danger Man has slid at an inopportune moment. Gliska's had a slide at that same moment. We've got a very good run down here. We are sliding about. Gliska's sliding about. Liam was as well. The slipstream's just not worked for us. Danger Man is going to be on the curb through there. We are going to be at the absolute limit again down here. We're not going to be winning this one. We are too far back. I think it's going to fall to Gliska and Liam. Really, I think the rest of us, I think it's just going to be a big slipstream line to the finish, unless there is a crash through this final corner. Liam is a little bit slow. We do get the car off there very well, but unfortunately, it is just going to be a line across. Well, I say a line, not quite. We pulled up alongside, but couldn't do anything. Yeah, we just got a little bit stuck on that final lap. Bloody hell. It's good fun, really challenging. Really challenging. Gliska takes victory from Liam. Danger Man gets on the podium. We'll have to settle for 4th ahead of level 8. Blakey, Ewan, Impega, Ninetales and Brazen round out the top 10, with Impega getting the fastest lap of the race. But, there we go. Yeah, that's hard work. That is hard work around there. That is going to be it for this video. So I do apologise. I don't know whether you can hear it. My dog's got an antler. He's chewing on in the office. I hope the microphone's not picking up, but if you do hear like the scratchy, that's what's going on in the background. So I thought I should just mention in case anyone's going mad. Yeah, well done, the Gliska. Thank you very much to Brazen for building this wonderful circle, kind of updating this old track. It's been good fun, a very good challenge in the snow and ice. Shall be it from me though. Until next time, goodbye.